My coffee. Okay. So. Hi. Hello. What comes to me today for us to contemplate is again love. There's so much conversation on love, but when love is perceived as a state of being that allows us, wherever we are, whatever is in our conscious perception, and in our conscious perception, it's not just my coffee, this phone, whatever I'm seeing, the flowers outside. In my conscious perception is also the planet, the people I love, everything that you can touch with your consciousness because you know it exists, you're connected with it. That is your reality. That is which is in your conscious awareness. And in this conscious awareness, if we come with, first of all, a sense of presence that borders with wonder, with witnessing, with wonder, with such state of loving, active loving awareness, that it actually brings everything to life. You can stand in front of a tree and feel love, and sooner or later you'll begin to feel there is a response. It's like there is a response in the movement, in the energy when of the tree. When nothing else is moving, the tree will kind of lean towards you, or give you some indication of acknowledgement and return. When you witness also, it's the most beautiful thing to witness fruit tree, because that's what at one point brought me the realization what truly unconditional love is. I was in a park and the tree was oak tree with a lot of acorns, and that tree was huge and spread like this, majestic in all directions. And then I became aware of probably 30 woodpeckers gathering for winter from the tree, chirping, moving around, gathering their food for the winter. And then they go and put it in another tree where they make holes and they stuck it there so that it doesn't rotten in the ground. And squirrels and other birds and ants and microorganisms and everything that tree was so full of life and so open. Did it have a point of view who eats? No, that love was just there. The tree is there to offer, to grow the fruit. And something else takes care of who eats the fruit. So when we are here to be as presence of love, when we point our awareness to us being as this love, we become it. It's a matter of, let me soften into love in this experience. Let me soften into love when I speak. Let me soften into love when I drink my coffee. Let me soften into love when I witness nature and flowers and everything. Let me soften into this love. Let me just soften into love to my circumstances, no matter sometimes they can be harsh circumstances. That shouldn't change the way we go with it. We still soften, we're still holding it in this softness and this love. And this is the divine principle, the feminine principle within us that we talked. Because right now there is a lot of mental energy going on, a lot of electric energy, by the virtue of the fact that we are trained in schools and we are pulled out of the state of experiencing life as wholeness and not just as what I see. I'm gonna give a name and I'm gonna give information what that is. And often this information comes from what parents told us. Still, people with age falls apart a little bit, but still people believe the things that the parents told them are good or bad or right or wrong or just how they are, instead of having this direct intimate experience. It's truly about that love brings us to intimacy with everything, and that intimacy all of a sudden unfolds for us something beautiful, because when I'm intimate with the bushes, with all the flowers outside, and I feel love for them, the colors, the frequencies of the colors, the frequencies of the dance with the wind gives me this unbelievable joy within. Not only when I listen to the birds, when I listen to the wind, all of a sudden I am searching for the sounds. And as they arrive, I am them. I feel them within me. That's why I love the quote, but I couldn't understand it until I could. Is when you listen to a bird singing, when you truly listen, you will hear yourself singing. But to listen, there has to be this love. And also love that comes not just from me witnessing and feeling love for something I can consciously perceive, but can I soften into this loving presence without attaching it to anything? And at the same time, realizing that as I surrender into this soft, loving presence, is something pulling me to a field that is benevolent, that is beyond words, has no shape. I cannot give it name. I cannot describe it with any given description. Until today, all of us struggle to call that something, source, something. But it becomes very tangible and perceivable the longer we stay in empty, loving presence and awareness. So I invite you to become aware of everybody, every cell in your body, every part of your body, everything that you are, not just the physical, everything that you are. The part of you that's aware of you having a body, sitting in front of a phone or TV or computer, experiencing this. So just soaking without now touching anything in your conscious awareness. Just I'm going to feel, I am feeling, I am with everything that I am, and feeling this tingling aliveness that comes in from head to toes, from just soaking into this, just pointing the attention into this, inverting the eye gaze within, inverting all that you are within. And while in this inversion, the interesting thing, it becomes just like the donut. It starts going out and coming back, going out and coming back. That's the feeling. You go in, but it somehow goes out to encompass all that is. It encompasses something. You don't have to give it an explanation. Just soak in this, inverting inwards, witnessing the outgoing field, magnetic field. It's an outgoing magnetic field. It's an out. It's the energetics of it. We have to start detaching from what we know as reality, what we heard, all the information that's there, and start tapping into the energy and follow the energy. We have to follow more and more this energy to show us, okay, what is this energy? Where is it going? So I said I'm going in with the loving presence, but as I went in, I started feeling this coming out. It's not knowledge, I'm feeling it. It's coming out and coming back. But as it comes out, it envelops everything, it encompasses everything, just like the donut shape, just like they describe it. But you know, if you want to know it and want to actually follow the energy and find out that energetic of the donut they're describing is real, by following the energy. And so if every day this is what we do, activate this loving presence, which is the portal, as we spoke yesterday, is the feminine principle of intimacy with everything. And then let me follow the energy. Let me follow the energy. And sometimes it's bumpy. Sometimes following the energy and it comes some sadness. Something arises. Oh, let me be with it. Let me be intimate with the sadness within me. Because often we want, let me distract myself from it with a beautiful song, or let me distract myself with other thoughts. No, following the energy is taking us where we need to be and discover who we are. So I guess today the title should have been Follow the Energy of Love. It's beautiful. And this blissful, silent, loving presence, we are connected to the fabric of existence. It's like a mesh and a part of it. And as the ripples go, they come through us, they continue. As it moves through us, if we're in a state of stress and resistance, we create turbulence not just for us, but for its path after. That's why we need the ancestor healing, because when we go back to all that was, all the ripples that were not created through alignment and love, are creating the challenges we face today on personal and collective level.